Assalamu alaikum. Our first chapter Pippi long stocking. So you have to write date and day here. Today I am going to tell you what is happening next. So the children, they were their house and they saw the strangest girl Pippi's activity. So Pippi was walking with one foot on the sidewalk and the other was on the gutter. So when she was walking in a forward way, and after some time they were amazed to see the little girl activity. She was walking in a backward way now. Can you see in the video? I am going to show to you. She was not turning her face, she was not walking in this way, she was turning in a backward way. Clear to you? They were very amazed. So they were very amazed to see her activity. So when they amazed, they were in a very silent way. They didn't utter, they didn't speak to each other even. So now, when they saw that she was moving, she was walking in the strangest way, and the Tommy asked to reason. Why did you walk in a backward way? So I am going to read it. So this paragraph is explained to you through video. So children looked each other in silence. The children looked at each other in silence. At last, Tommy spoke. Why did you walk backward? So Tommy, a boy name, spoke is a past form of the verb. Its present is speak. So Tommy spoke. Why did you walk backward? So now he is going to ask reason. Why did I walk backward? Said Pippi. So Pippi is now ready to answer her. So she was saying that, isn't this a free country? So first she was saying, I am going to ask you, isn't a free country? You know that I would have freedom to walk according to my wish, according to my will, whether I walk in a backward or in a forward way. Can't a person walk any way she wants to? So I would have a freedom. It's my wish. It's my reason. I want to walk whether in a forward or in a backward way. Let me tell you that in Egypt. So Egypt is a country name. Its capital is Cairo. So she is now going to tell in Egypt what is happening. Everybody walks that way, and nobody thinks it's the least bit strange. So in Egypt, everybody walks according to their way, and nobody is going to ask the reason, and they don't think about their activity. So how do you know? Asked Tommy. So Tommy was asking, how do you know about Egypt? The people walks according to their wish. You have never been to Egypt, have you? So now she's saying, I've never been to Egypt. Indeed I have. That's one thing you can be sure of. I have been all over the world and seen many things stranger than people walking backward. So she was saying that I have seen many things about people's walking because I have been traveled all over the world. So she was going to tell them, the children. She was saying that I wonder what you would have said if I had come along walking on my hands the way they do in the furthest Asia. So she was saying that I am very amazed why you people were wonder, and you asked me about my backward position if I had come along with my hands as the people do in the Asia. So Asia is again the continent. So when she was saying this thing, now Tommy said that you must be lying. So Pippi thought for a moment. You are right, she said sadly. Yes, I am lying. So when she said that, yes, I am lying, so here Annika speaks. She spoke for the first time. It's wicked to lie. It's immoral. It's very bad thing, said Annika, who had at last gathered up enough courage to speak. So she is ready to speak to Pippi, and she was saying that to lie is a very bad thing. Now Pippi was saying in a more sadly way. She was saying, yes, it's very wicked to lie. It's very bad, I know, to speak lie. But I forget it now and then. And how can you expect a little girl, a little child like me to always tell the truth? So she was saying that reason about truth. She was saying that when my mother is an angel and my father is king of a cannibal island, and I have sailed on the ocean all my life. So when my mother is an angel mean because her mother is no more. So when she has died and my father is a king of the cannibal, is the sea captain of the cannibal, and she traveled on the ocean, and she was saying that from that time I was there. When what is happening, I am going to read. Then Pippi smiled and continued, and let me tell you that in the Congo there is not a single person who tells the truth. So Congo is again the country name. Its capital is Kinshasa. So she was saying that when I was in Congo, where my mother is no more, and in Cannibal Island, my father was the sea captain. So in Congo, she is going to explain what is happening in the country. She's saying that not a single person who tells the truth. So everybody in the Congo speak lie. They don't speak truth. They lie all day long. Clear? She was saying that begin at 7 in the morning and keep on until sundown. So she was saying that at morning to evening, from dawn to dusk, the people, they do not speak truth, they lie. So if I should happen to lie now, and then you must try to excuse me and to remember that it's only because I stayed in the Congo a little too long. So she was saying that if I speak lie to you, please forgive me. Please excuse me. Please forgive me because I stayed Congo for little long time. I stayed there where people used to speak lie. We can be friends anyway, can't we? So now she is offering, can we friends? Oh sure, said Tommy, and realized suddenly that this was not going to be one of those dull days. So about dull days, actually it was mentioned in the first video. So he was saying that we will be the friends and it would be interesting days. And now, by the way, would you come and have breakfast with me? Asked Pippi. So Pippi was going to offer Annika and Tommy to come my home, my Villa Velicola, to do breakfast. Why not? Said Tommy. Come on, let's go. Oh yes, let's, said Annika. So Annika and Tommy, they were ready to go Villa Velicola for the first time to do breakfast. But first I must introduce you to Mr. Nelson. So Mr. Nelson is a monkey name. So Pippi is saying that I must introduce Mr. Nelson. So Nelson and the little monkey took off his cap and bowed politely. So monkey and he just take off his cap and bent politely to welcome the children. So our story is completed. What is happening that we have read the story Pippi Longstocking.